Recent statements from European leaders signal a decisive shift towards higher defense spending within NATO, echoing former U.S. President Donald Trump's long-standing demands for greater financial contributions from member nations.
There have been reports on Trump wanting the NATO countries to increase their defense spending to 5%. What's your thought about this?
I think what we just said is obvious that European countries, individually, most of us, and collectively need to strengthen our defense. And let's do that. And let's do it partly because we cannot, in the long run, ask for the US to be the kind of the main sponsor of European defense. But also, as Kyriakos mentioned, there's the best way of cultivating the important transatlantic link is to show that we do take our own defense seriously. So
it was the 2018 on Trump's first period. He visited in Europe and he said, you have to spend more to defense. He was right. He was right. And I think that, and we have seen that he has done the same again. You have to spend more, and he's right again.
If I just may add, there's one thing we know, I think, is that the 2% number is probably history. So it will be more than 2%. So we know we will need to spend more than 2%, but it will become very clear, as we've said, once we interact with the new president, what is the figure that we will agree on within NATO.
During recent discussions, the prime ministers of Sweden, Finland, and Greece openly acknowledged Trump's pivotal role in emphasizing NATO's defense obligations. Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson stated, "We can't expect the US to be the main sponsor of European defense. We must take our responsibilities seriously." Finnish Prime Minister Petteri Orpo reinforced this sentiment, saying, "Trump was right in 2018 when he demanded increased defense spending, and he's right again now." Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis emphasized that the 2% defense spending target is no longer sufficient, stating, "The 2% figure is history. It will be higher than 2%. This acknowledgement marks a significant validation of Trump's foreign policy stance, particularly his firm approach toward NATO allies contributing equitably to defense. In December 2024, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte underscored Trump's role, declaring, "It is thanks to Donald Trump that NATO reached the 2% goal agreed upon in 2014. European allies have massively increased defense spending as a result." These statements highlight a broader geopolitical trend driven by growing security threats and renewed emphasis on transatlantic cooperation. The shift suggests a lasting impact of Trump's America First policy on NATO's defense dynamics, illustrating both the necessity and success of his strategy in reshaping alliance priorities.